Let me introducing myself. My name is Shapila Rizkia, and in this video I will doing the conversation unit 3. First, the dialogue A. 1. Describe the speaker's relationship. What forms of address do they use? The relationship between Gretzer and Dr. Hampton is a student and a lecturer. Form of address they use is Doctor. 2. Where does the conversation take place? What is the topic of conversation? The place is at university at Dr. Hampton room. The topic of the conversation is Gretchen and Alan wants to invite Dr. Hampton to the dinner party celebrating Gretchen finishes dissertation on Saturday. How does Gretchen introduce the invitation? Why is she being so flexible about the time in her invitation? Gretchen introduced the invitation with come to Dr. Hampton's room work and say it directly because she wants to have a chat while over a glass of wine before dinner. 4. What kind of gathering is it going to be? Is anyone beside Dr. and Mrs. Hampton going to be invited? The kind of gathering party is dinner party, and beside Dr. and Mrs. Hampton is also a few people are invited to the party. 5. What is the function of lines 24 until 26? Pre-closing of dialogues. 6. What do you think the guests will be wearing to the dinner party? Casual clothes. 7. How formal is this dialogue? It's a formal dialogue. And then dialogue B. Who calls whom on the telephone and why? Don't call Tom for invited Tom for bowling with Jerry. Number 2. What kind of invitation is there? Invitation for go hang out with her friends and have fun. 3. How does Tom react to the invitation? What is his reply? Tom say cannot come for the bowling because have a lot of homework and exam. And Don says do not study too much and go hang out and have fun with them. 4. How does Don feel at the end of the conversation? Don't feel sad because Tom cannot come. 5. What is the level of formality in this conversation? Less formal. Dialogue C. What does Katie call David just by his name, David? 2. What form of address do the participants use? By call a nickname. 3. Notice that Katie does not identify herself. What could explain this? It's because they know each other for a long time as a friends, so that's why Katie doesn't introduce herself. 4. What can you say about David's attitude toward Katie in line 6 until 8? How eager is he to accept an invitation from Katie? David seems like between wants or not to join the party invite for dinner. 5. What is the result of the invitation? The result is Katie still wait for David's decision for come or not, and David say will call Katie again at night.